My name is Kwabena Ampofo. I am an actor. I am an engineer. I am a task rabbit. That means I will show up to your apartment or your home and I will build your IKEA furniture. Yes, I am trolling for work because the rent is too damn high. My favorite games include Legend of Zelda series, Metal Gear, Smash Brothers. Everyone wants to catch these hands. Y'all know where to find me. Challenge is out there. Switch is in the bag. Thank you, Nintendo. All right. No, seriously, what's that? My Pro Controller's in the bag. Don't sleep. We have a fantastic schedule of panels and talks lined up for you today. We have people from the gaming industry who are experts in their fields from all walks of life, and they're going to share their expertise and knowledge with you. That being said, there are two things that I need from everybody in here. Now, from time to time, I'm going to come up here and I'm going to check in with you to see how y'all doing. So I'm going to say something like, are we ready to get this show on the road? And y'all going to say, yeah. Yeah, put the bass in the, yeah. So we're going to do a little test. Are y'all ready to get this show on the road? Yeah. Ooh, that was sexy. All right. Number two, when we have our guests come up on the stage, we are going to show them love and affection, and we do that with a round of applause. So when I say something like, here comes our next guest, give them a round of applause. What are y'all going to do? That was good. I want to do that again. This time, put the fire in your belly, some bass in your voice. Round of applause for our next guest. That's the one. Y'all lock that in like Steph Curry's threes. Lock that in. All right. So, that being said, y'all ready to get this show on the road? Yeah! I said, are y'all ready to get this show on the road? Yeah! All right. So, I need you to give a huge round of applause. We're going to kick this off with our keynote speakers. I'm bringing up Kat Small to the stage. Give it up for Kat. So good. Kat Small.
Hi, everybody. Good morning. Hello. Yay. Okay, so I wanted to talk a little bit about the history of this event. So honestly, I'm like really floored by what this event has turned into. Did not expect any of this. Love what this has become and the fact that people fly from around the world to come to this. That just blows my mind. So for some context, Chris, who's sitting over there, and I are 2/3 of a company called Brooklyn Gamery, and we really wanted to make diverse and inclusive games. One year we decided to organize this race and games roundtable with another co-founder of ours, Dennis, and we did that in 2015. That went really, really well, and people were kind of like, hey, why don't we have an actual event for people of color to just come and show their games off? Why don't we do that? And so we were like, I don't know, that seems fun. We've had a good time of figuring out how to get money from people. I think we can make this thing work. Let's figure it out. So we were able to actually organize that, and that was the first one in 2016. So we organized our own actual expo, which was huge. It was in January, which was not the greatest time of year, but still a couple hundred people came out, and we were like, wow, if we can get a couple hundred people to come in January in Midtown to an event, I think we can really do something with this. So the next year, in 2017, we actually moved to the Schomburg Center, and that's where we are now. It's been such an amazing space for us because it can fit so many more people in it. And that event really, really changed everything for us. And we decided to stay here because we really, really loved the space. So last year we also organized it here, and we've been really, really happy with the amount of growth that we've had. So thanks to all of you who have showed up over the years. If you're new here, welcome. We're really, really happy to have you here. And I'm really, really proud of what this has become, and I'm so thankful that I could be a part of this amazing event. So thanks to all of you, and have fun.
Hey, folks. Hello, gamers, non-gamers, third. So it says GDC Scholarship up here, and just to provide some background, that's short for the Game Developers Conference. It's an annual event in San Francisco. It's got talks, developers, and networking opportunities. It's a great place to go meet publishers or developers or what that sort of thing. It's a great place where you could potentially advance your career as a game developer. A lot of people have found trips to that really meaningful, but the tickets to those are often pretty expensive, often out of the reach of many indie developers. That's not including things like a flight to San Francisco or a hotel in San Francisco, which can often be pretty high. So this is the first year where we partnered with GDC to help bring some of our amazing developers and creators out to be able to connect them to some of the opportunities. We had around 140 applicants, and after reviewing all of them, we selected our cohort. Similar to what we do with this event, we wanted to make sure to create a group that's as intersectional as possible with the breadth of genders and orientations, and we tried to make it as intersectional as we could because that's what game developers are. We are in every sort of group and every sort of way. So the messages that we received from the scholars afterward were so encouraging. We were really glad to see that we had really made a positive impact in a lot of their lives. A lot of people a lot of them had decided that game development really was what they wanted to do and what they wanted to move forward with. A lot of people made positive connections that they would be able to do going forward. So we're really excited to have partnered with GDC and to do something else to kind of continue one of our missions to like bring game development to people of color, to all sorts of creators, and to see the kind of amazing games and stories that come out of it.
Hey everyone, I'm Brian. And before I talk about a little bit more behind the scenes, just want to highlight a few of the notable successes from last year's Expo. We've had a few releases. Zarvat released on Switch to great success. Zob, Zob is out now. You can get it on mobile, Android, and iOS. And one of our devs, with After Hours, won the IGF Student Award. Which is huge. It's great. And I did want to talk a little bit more about what goes on behind the scenes. The other 5 organizers here are among the most hardworking and conscientious people that I've had the pleasure of working with. They won't say that themselves, so I'll say it. They all come from a place of wanting game dev to be better, more inclusive, and more open to those who've previously been excluded. And we work hard to embolden game creators of color to share stories, inspire each other, and push games forward as an art form. So that's a lot of what we're about. And our team has grown since last time. We now have many contributors to thank. Thank you so much, Ronaldo, Mattia, Kat, Kirk, Imperatrice, Rochelle, and to past contributors as well, like Jared and Jason, thank you. And huge shout outs to our many volunteers. You'll recognize them today by the green shirts featuring this beautiful artwork by Angelica. And so thank you all. If you see any of these people today, be sure to thank them for their hard work. And finally, this is really about the speakers, it's about the exhibiting devs, and it's about all of you here at the event, everybody tuning into the stream. Our conference isn't about having like quote unquote diversity panels. We're not asking speakers to be a token figure to represent your entire race or something like that. The speakers are here to represent nothing else besides themselves and their expertise, and that's normal. And we want it to be that way. So we value our people. We pay our speakers, we compensate our staff, we provide travel assistance to those who need. For our game devs, it's free to exhibit and free to submit. Normally at other cons, you might see these costs be very high and is a barrier between devs and their audiences. But with us, we want to take that away. If you're a dev exhibiting here, if you need a laptop, we provide it. If you need a headset or a monitor, we provide that too, and we want to do more for you. And finally, yeah, this event is all about you. Attendees, we want to make this event as open and as accessible as possible. That's why our tickets are $20, $5, or $0. It's why the stream is free and available worldwide. And even everything is captioned in real time. Thank you, everybody. So to conclude, everything we do is out of love for this community and to include as many people as possible. And in my opinion, this is a landmark event in our industry, but in many ways it shouldn't be. People have a basic need of a community to feel like that they belong to, and inclusion shouldn't be an add-on feature. It should be the norm, and that's what we mean by saying that we're creating a new normal in this industry. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Sean Alexander Allen. I was up on that slide before. And you know, we're talking about this. This is super important. But we're very lucky to have all of these people supporting the hell out of us. And this is amazing because, like, you know, everything costs money. And all of these people, like, from our collaborators at the top down to our friends and our equipment sponsors at the bottom, like, there's no, like, I mean, it's tiered, but everyone contributes everything. So I wanted to give a big shout out, especially, like, I don't know, it's a big part of our growth, but, like, you know, we have these people who saw this event, and, you know, Xbox has been with us, like, from the very beginning, and Nintendo came in, and then they jumped up to being like a collaborating sponsor, and then we had Playdate Niantic and Looking Glass Factory, not Looking Glass Studios, the dev, but Factory that's in Brooklyn come in, and they just really were like, hey, we want y'all to make the best event possible, and we just wanted to give them a little bit of time to let you know who they are and let you know kind of like maybe why they're here and why they support the event the way they do. So I want to start with Xbox.
Hello. Hi. I'm Sierra McDonald. I work in Xbox, obviously. I work on the Scarlet program.
Hi, I'm Gabby Ponce, and I'm a producer for Turn 10, which makes Forza Motorsport.
And basically, we're going to be real brief, but just wanted to say thank you for having us. As Sean mentioned, we've been sponsors from pretty early on. It actually started from Kat reaching out to us. I met her at GDC. And so we were like, cool, you know, we'll come check it out. And so it's been really fun. We've been excited to come every year and attend. It gives us a reason to come over to New York from Seattle, so that's cool too.
Oh, no.
Yeah. But the talks and the games and stuff that you get to see are really dope, and so it's nice to be able to actually see that and kind of come and be attendees as well.
Yeah, this is actually my first time, so I'm really humbled to be here and super pumped, especially after meeting Kat and crew at GDC last year. But I just want to say thank you again for having us, and if you need anything from your Xbox homies, we're all over here. Raise your hand, say hi, hey, or hey, say hey, that's fine too. But yeah, have a great time and come talk to us. Say hi. Cool.
Thank you.
Thank you.
One more time for the folks at Xbox. All right. Coming up to the stage, we're now going to have the reps from Nintendo come and speak. And remember, y'all can catch these hands afterwards.
Thank you so much for having us. First of all, I want to really have a shout out and thank Sean, the event organizers, and the volunteers. Definitely a job well done. We were here last year, didn't know what to expect, but obviously it wowed us, and we want to continue to support Game Devs of Color, and that's why we're here again today. So, how many Nintendo fans are out there? Can I see raise a hand? Yes? I like to hear a little bit more noise, right? There you go. So let me start out with just introducing myself. My name is Anna Sinsaharth. I'm a program manager within our talent acquisition team, and I get to do really cool, fun things. Bringing our team out here to New York, but I manage our diversity and inclusion recruiting program. I manage our internship program and strategic talent sourcing. But I'm also here with my colleagues from Redmond, Washington as well. I'm gonna let them introduce themselves.
Yeah, absolutely. There we go. How you guys doing? My name is Jordan Horton. I'm from Seattle, and I'm on our marketing team. I work on Nintendo.com, our voice of the consumer. So if you ever guys gone to the website, checked out eShop, I'm the one that's reading all your data. There we go.
Good morning, all. I am Arnie Myers, also known as A-Train. That's what they know me at Nintendo as. I'm in the product testing department. I am a trainer there, coincidentally, in the product testing department. So come on in, check us out. Jordan forgot to tell you, we are also the leaders of the Black at Nintendo ERG group. So we are there. We support the community. We are so happy to be here. We are so happy to be here to support the community.
Now, of course, Nintendo, many of you know that we are an interactive gaming company. We're over 130 years old. We continue to innovate and bring beloved games like, Mario, Donkey Kong, and Zelda. And we also continue to innovate on our hardware, which the latest one is the Nintendo Switch. The reason really why we're here is because we want you to know that, yes, we support the community, but we also know that the gaming industry is huge. And there is, I believe statistically, 2.6 billion people that play games worldwide. That's huge. Not only is it huge, but it's also evolving and it's growing. Out of that number, 43% of gamers, or I believe over 43% of gamers are female, and 40% are gamers of color. So what does that mean? I hear this, ooh, ah. It means that we have a huge opportunity to make an impact on the gaming industry. Not only as making a living, but actually really shaping and molding what characters we bring on our game console, what kind of genres we bring onto our platform. And you, this community, can bring those games onto our platform. We want you to know that. And also, we're hiring. We are hiring people of color to join our team to really, to really join a team. We have technical roles, non-technical roles within Nintendo, and come and visit our booth. I'm gonna let the team talk a little more about the booth, but come talk to us, learn a little bit more about what we're doing at Nintendo.
Thank you, Ani. So yeah, as Ani mentioned, we want you to come visit our booth. We'll be showcasing our latest venture into the virtual reality space with our Nintendo Labo VR kit. You'll be able to experience going, flying as a bird, painting as an elephant, all kind of other ridiculous fun things that Nintendo wants you to express yourself and have fun with. So we also will be raffling off a Nintendo Switch and a Nintendo VR Labo kit. So we encourage you to come check out our booth, sign up. We will be announcing the winners at 4 p.m. You do have to be present, but come and check us out. And then without further ado, we'll pass over to Arnie.
Well, they pretty much said everything. I just want to say we are Nintendo of America, and we would love to welcome you over there to our desk and our booth. Smiles are guaranteed. Have a good one.
And one little second here.
One more.
Yeah, just one more. No, this is for you, though. This is for you. You can catch these hands from the Nintendo of America.
Oh,
Yeah!
oh. Y'all heard it here right first. This is a challenge.
It won't be a challenge.
Oh. My man, who do you use?
It doesn't matter. Incineroar.
Oh, you about to get slapped up. It's all right. It's all right, my man. It's all right. I'm a true Link main, true and true, baby. All right, thank you very much, Nintendo. Now we're gonna have the fine folks from Playdate come up in here and talk a little bit about what they do. There we go. And for those of you just coming in, we have two things that we need from you in the crowd. When someone comes up here, we give them a loud round of applause. One more time.
Hey, everybody. I'm here on behalf of Panic, and if you haven't heard of us, we are a software development company based in Portland, and we've been around for the last 22 or so years, primarily making Mac and iOS apps, but in the last couple of years, we've delved into the video game world, first with Firewatch in 2016, and this year with the Untitled Goose Game. But we made an announcement a couple months ago of our first foray into hardware, and here's the thing. This is the Playdate, and it comes with 12 games. Sorry. Jeez. Ooh, I'm nervous. Thank you. Thank you. Can you believe in another life that I used to tell jokes on the Jungle Cruise at Disneyland as a job? Anyways, this is Playdate. It's shipping next year. We are also releasing a free SDK, so we want anyone and everyone to be able to develop a game for this. We're currently still working on ways of getting developers and artists connected, and that is all to be announced. But if you would like to demo the Playdate or have any questions, come see me at my table. I have stickers. Thank you.
Keep it going for Niantic. All right. Next up, we're going to have the folks from Niantic come up here and speak a little bit. Hands.
Thank you. Hey, so I actually have like a super mini presentation presented for y'all, but like we'll just kind of breeze through it because it's mostly just like facts about Niantic in case you don't know much about us. But in case that you don't, so we're the company behind Pokemon Go. So to introduce myself officially, I should probably start with that. My name is Daphne LaRose. I'm a senior software engineer on Pokemon Go. And so, yeah. First of all, it's my first time at this conference, and I love it so much. This is me speaking as me, not as Niantic. I think it's so dope. And I'm so clearly overdressed. I look hella businessy, but. But yeah, so yeah, we do Pokemon Go. We also just released Wizards Unite. I don't know how many of y'all are playing that or trying it out. Ah, yeah, great. And then we also are behind Ingress. So I thought it'd be helpful just to have some like really quick facts about us that I personally think are really interesting. We were founded in 2010 by our CEO, John Henke. We're available worldwide and growing. And our games provide so many interesting features. So like, for example, I don't know how many of you are familiar with Adventure Sync in Pokemon Go. It's where you're able to basically get rewards in-game for things that you do outside of the game. So you could just be walking around or running or cycling or whatever, and you're able to like hatch your eggs when you come back to the game. I'm pretty proud of that feature because I worked on it. Thank you. And then the other feature I helped work on was the Go Snapshot, where you're actually able to like take AR photos of your Pokemon in real time. Yeah, so fun stuff. So, our company mission really is to emphasize exercise, exploration, and social interaction. We really care deeply about our players. I know everybody says that, that's true, but we care very much about their like physical, emotional, mental well-being. And so that shows a lot in terms of our stats too. So what's so cool about our games is that it really forces people to like get out and explore the world and see things, and that has just had like astronomical results. I mean, people have just like walked so much in life. We've had players tell us, there was this like crazy story of this older gentleman who cured his diabetes through playing Pokemon Go, like just crazy stuff, right? And people who have been able to work through their social anxiety through playing our games, and it's like they spent the first, 15 years of their life without being able to make friends, but just through playing Pokemon Go, they now have like a whole group of friends that they regularly play with. So it's been really awesome just to see just the kind of impact that our games have had. And so more on that, just in 2018 alone, I mean, we do a lot of like live events. I don't know if any of y'all have been to GoFest. That usually happens in Chicago. We also have GoFest in Dortmund. We have live events all over the place, and we really encourage our players to, get involved, pick up trash, like donate food, donate items, and really get involved with their community. So all of that said, I'm so pumped to be here. Niantic is really pumped to be here. I'm representing my homies in the back. Wave, okay. But yeah, please come talk to us. And we're also hiring. I feel like since I'm representing my company, I need to like throw that pitch out there. But yeah, I would love to see y'all's faces and talk to you, whether you want to just talk about Niantic stuff or if you want to like shoot the dirt. Can't swear on the stage, but shoot the dirt about technical stuff. I'm happy to just talk like software engineering stuff with you too, but I'm so pumped to be here, and thank you so much for your time.
Keep it going for Niantic. All right, so looks like we're filling up a little bit, which is great. If you were not here earlier, there are two things that we always ask. Number one, when I say if you are ready to get this show on the road, what do I say? Yeah! That's what you missed. So when I say, are you ready to get this show on the road, everyone says, yeah, with the fire in the belly. Number two, anytime we introduce a guest up on stage, round of applause. So give yourselves a round of applause for coming out and supporting this event. All right, that was good. I know you can do better. That was good. All right, so now what we're gonna do is we had our sponsors come up and speak, and it was phenomenal. And we are proud to announce that we have also partnered up with Humble Bundle. And we have the first ever Humble Bundle Creators of Color Award. It is a $15,000 grant. Yes. There we go, that's what I was talking about. Yes. It is a $15,000 grant that is given to an outstanding member of the community, and it will be used for them to create a game under the Humble Original label, which will be distributed in a further Humble Bundle. So, we have 5 nominees, and if it was up to us, we would give each and every one of them this grant because they're all outstanding members of the community. It was a hard decision, but we have our 5 nominees. So, up here, you can see them all listed out. We have Alex Croft. So we're gonna, round of applause. Alex Croft. Ethan Red, Geneva Hayward, Marina Kataka, and Tyreek Plummer. Okay. And the winner of the first ever Humble Bundle Creators of Color Award is, there we go, I love it, La La Land. Psych, nah. The winner of the first ever Humble Bundle Creators of Color Award is Ethan Red.
Let me get the speech out. Wow. I think the last time I was up for an award was basketball camp when I was like 7 for the Mr. Hustle trophy. So, you didn't have to give a speech for that one. But seriously, this is a huge honor. I mean, I gotta thank God for the opportunity. My siblings, Asia, Seth, Aaron. I want to thank my sound guys, Steve and Harry. They've always got my back whenever I got a new idea. My amazing girlfriend, Danny, for putting up with my vectors, quaternions, and other hijinks. And lastly, I want to thank the organizers and the sponsors for putting together this amazing, necessary event. And every one of you for believing in your best selves and shining brightly in your respective crafts. Especially these days, the world needs dreams and dreamers of all colors, shapes, and sizes. And that's what I see in front of me right now. So yeah, future's bright, baby, forward forever. Thank you.
One more time for Ethan Red. Fantastic. Nice, nice, nice. All right. Congratulations to all of the nominees, and same thing for Ethan. Y'all, amazing work. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. So, he won a prize. However, everyone here is able to win a prize today. You should have gotten a raffle ticket on your way in one of like your little bags. We'll be raffling off items towards the end of this event. We have gear from Astro, so we have some nice headsets to give away. We also have some gifts from Adafruit Pie badges, so we'll be giving those away as well. So make sure you hold on to your raffle tickets. We'll be taking care of those at the end of this event. And we also have some shirts that you can procure for yourselves. They are similar in sexiness to the ones that I have on. Mainly because I'm wearing it, but hey. Just saying. So we are going to be getting this rolling on. We're going to have our first round of speakers come up for our micro talks. Once again, thank you very much for coming out. Round of applause for the house.